Anyone here yet? Dude, I am a sweaty mess. What up, Dewan? Casual? Cheston? Good to see you guys. For all y'all that want to see my face all the time, here I am at like my worst. I'm a sweaty mess. What up, Jess? Daniel? Jackson? Jeremy? Arrow? Good to see you guys. It's not Farm Sim, it's not World of Warship Legends, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? What's up with this stream, Dart? It's just me being silly, I guess. I'm bored. I got at least an hour to kill, so why not sit here and chat with you guys in the meantime? What up, Mega? Dylan? Good to see you guys. Musta? Thank you, Mega. Appreciate the birthday wish. T-Mass, good to see you. Freddie, you're doing laundry too. There you go. See, we can do laundry together. Nobody wants to do laundry, but and I have to. Is anyone else there? There's like 2 people in here, but it's not too bad. I like coming at night because there aren't as many people around. And it's cooler, even though it's still really hot and humid in here. We got some rain yesterday for the first time in a long time, and it is humid as crap. What up, Akuru? Colony, good to see you. Luke? Jess coming in with the $5 bomb. Thank you so much. Am I good? Oh yeah, I'm good. I was just tired. Got to do laundry. What up, Gail? How's it going? Still play WoWs? Enjoy. I still play it. I put up videos every single day. Stream at least once a week. What up, Christian? Get a goat in the chat for Jess. Thank you so much, guys. What up, Unicresty? Can I get a Yamato game? I mean, I literally just posted a Yamato game like 3 days ago. Like literally 3 days ago. Jess needs some UAD. I've been thinking about getting that new, what is that new Sea Power game? But appreciate everybody hanging out with me for a few minutes. I don't know how long the stream this will be. I just figured it'd be fun to sit here and chill. Now's a good time if you guys have any questions or anything that you'd like to ask. We could go over some questions. Drinking some grape Propel. 0 calories, 0 sugar. Yeah, I haven't had a shower yet. I got out of the gym after quad day today. Got home, made lunch or dinner, and then got all my laundry together to come do laundry. Did my grocery shopping today. It's been a while since I posted an Iowa game. I don't think it's been that long. Has it? I mean, I play it all the time on streams. I don't think it's been that long. What's up, Johnny? Oh, life's going good, man. Jesse? What laundry detergent do we use? I got Tide. Don't swallow these. Public service announcement from Spartan Elite43. Don't eat Tide Pods. Who'd have thunk it would come down to having to tell people not to eat laundry detergent. And also, fabric softener, gotta have the Downy. You say it's a given. It was, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when you had all these kids eating Tide Pods because of TikTok? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I'm telling you, the next generation of people are just, like, it'll be amazing if they make it to 30. Any fabric sheets? Nah, we don't use dryer sheets where I come from. Nah. no real reason to use dryer sheets. I just get it out of the dryer and immediately take it up to the house. Camaro, how's it going? Santiago, good to see you. Interesting stream we got here. Exactly, what up? It's different, I know. I know I look terrible. Sweaty mess. What up, Shuro? Good to see you as well. You can see my laundry in the washers. I've got 4 washers going right now. It's expensive. Tore up the laundromat. Okay, well, you got washers there, right? You got dryers behind me. Look at that, dryers. Over there, you got vending machines. And that's pretty much it. There you go, there's your tour. Didn't even have to get up. Beauty of a laundromat in the middle of nowhere, southeastern central Ohio. How big are my biceps? I don't have biceps. They don't exist. There's like a little bump there now. I've never had biceps. I got triceps. I've got legs. I've got glutes. That's about it. Shoulders. I've got shoulders. Been on any trips lately? Not really. I don't. I can't afford it. I pretty much just work at home and go to the gym. Zombie and player stays on water survival. I've never heard of it. Arrow. What up, Tucker? Yep, IRL stream. This is not a video game. If it is, the graphics here are fantastic. You guys missed the music. I was listening to Madonna, Like a Prayer, a minute ago. And then, funny thing is, after that song, Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer came up. Maybe they're trying to tell me something. Looking thinner and thinner every time. Hey, it's what we're trying to do. I'm down, officially down 10 pounds since 3 weeks ago. So, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I appreciate that, Jesse. I hope you guys are doing well as well. Also, what up, Windless? I still have to get the bungee jump weight. That's one of the main reasons we're pushing so hard this month and next month is to try to get below that 250 mark so that I can go to do the bungee jump that you guys paid for. We trying, man. Singing Spartan. I don't want to sing too loud. I know, weird enough talking in public, let alone singing in public in front of people. Even though I've sang in front of a lot more people than that. How tall am I? 6'1". You think my washing is wet? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I got about 4 minutes left on the mats, the rugs that I have, the little throw rugs, and then I've got 5 minutes left on everything else, and then I gotta throw it in the dryer. The bungee jump is gonna be sweet. I'm excited, but I'm hoping that I can get down below weight in time for this year. Otherwise, it's gonna have to wait till next summer, which sucks. Dark War Survival. Never heard of it. Is water wet? Well, that's an interesting question. If Opie was here, she would argue that water is not in fact wet. That she's got this whole like speech. She's got this whole speech about water being wet. Ask me how I know. How much do I weigh? I'm currently at 256 pounds. I say 256. I was at 256 before I ate, so I'm probably 258 right now. So we're not that far off. If I keep pushing myself, I should be able to make it happen in October. Hopefully. walked on water, you just pour water on the ground and walk on it, but then you're not walking on the water, you're walking in water. There's a difference. If you break the surface tension of the water, you're not walking on it. What up, World War II? Good to see you, my dude. Ethan, good to see you. Cold Ninja. You say water is water? Water is hydrogen and oxygen. Like, this is the worst I'm going to look, too. I'm walking around looking like a bum right now. I got clothes, like old work clothes and stuff on that don't even fit anymore. If you, technically, depending on how fast you're going when you impact the water, for a split second, it will stop your momentum. But then you'll break through the surface tension and be below it. But depending on how fast you're going, if you're going fast enough, it's like hitting a solid object. The surface tension of water is actually pretty impressive. But that's a whole other ballgame. Somebody got a message help for review. Uh-oh. What we got? Oh. Enjoyed my video on the split. Appreciate you. Glad you enjoyed it. That was sent in by Tiger. He's like, hey, I got a video you might enjoy. I was like, well, I've not actually played the ship, so it's going to be a different style of commentary. God, I look terrible. Now you guys know why. I hate seeing myself. I hate seeing myself. If you're over 55, they won't let you bungee jump. Well, I'm not over 55. I just had a birthday, but I'm only 38. I know I look older than that right now. What up, Dade or Dade? How's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Camaro. Depending on how fast you're going, surface tension of water will make it act like a solid if you're going fast enough. Spartan dislikes me. I am his frugal financial advisor. I don't dislike you. If I come up with a nickname for you, that means I like you that much more. Not sponsored, by the way. But if Propel would like to sponsor me, I would love to. I love their zero sugar water. There's 50 of you guys in here just watching me sit down and watch or like wait for laundry. Y'all look crazy. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate that. Powerade or Gatorade? Neither. I mean, technically, Propel is a subsidiary of Gatorade, so I guess Gatorade would be the winner. I used to drink Powerade all the time growing up, but that's just because I was cheap. You can get a giant Powerade for cheaper than a small Gatorade. After hours, yeah. What up, son? Good to see you, man. Christina, how's it going? Grew up in Westchester. What up, Nick? We're in New Lexington, Ohio. We're in the middle of nowhere. Funny thing is, this is actually like the biggest city in my county. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, even further than this. You guys know that. If you guys watched any of the live streams when I used to walk. Gatorade is the bomb. Eh, it's okay. Like I said, this is my preferred rehydrator. Oh, hold that thought, guys. Time to put some stuff in the laundry. In the dryer. All right, we back. All right, so there. Everything's in the dryers now. Got 3 dryers. Just talk about my butt. What time is it for me? It is currently almost midnight. 3 minutes to midnight. They're looking at my butt. That's why I train it. That's why I do glutes, right? What's the point of doing glutes if you don't have people look at it? It's a nice laundromat. It's really not, but it's not too bad. It's old. This laundromat's been around since, God, I know when I was a kid it was still around. It hasn't changed at all. Not really. What up, Sif? How's it going? Captain Brian? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I was just sitting here doing laundry and watching Aaron, and he was in his stream, so I was like, I wonder if I should go live. Just sit here and chit-chat for a minute. No, there's no arcade games in this. That would be cool, though. You'd think they'd have some, like, arcade games, given the fact that, like, people come in and get change. You always have extra change. It's like me, I'm going to be walking around like Mr. Moneybags with $10 worth of quarters left in my pocket because I was too dumb to get break one of my 10s, or break one of my 20s into 10s. So I ended up getting 2 20s worth of quarters. But for the big washers, it's $6. For the smaller washer, it's $4. For the dryers, it's a quarter for every 8 minutes, I believe. But usually I put in 6 quarters for the dryers. So it's not too bad. Is it okay to CV snipe me? I mean, you can try to CV snipe me. It's going to be kind of difficult. If you can find me in World of Warship Legends right now, you can absolutely go after me with your planes. I give you permission. Especially considering most of the time I'm in United States battleships anyway, and they have all the AA in the world. So if you want to send your planes to die, go for it. What does the sign say behind me? for best drying results, insert 75 cents. What up, Bosco? I'm not playing. I'm in the laundromat. Kind of hard to play. Dark or milk chocolate? I usually go for the dark chocolate, but not too dark. Like I don't know exactly what the cocoa content is, or the cacao content of my dark chocolate is, but I like a darker chocolate. But I have tried like the super dark, like the 94%. That's awful. Literally tastes like you're eating dirt. I don't know how people do that. What up, hello? How's it going? What's my opinion on Königsberg? Königsberg's fantastic. Yeah, I don't have any problem with it. It's one of those few tier 4s that I don't mind going up against tier 5s in. What up, Christopher? 104th, good to see you. It's alright to upload some things that contain your content. That depends on what you're using. Like, if you're taking my content and making your own out of it, like, it would be different. But like, if I just happen to be in your game or something, that's yours. It's not copyright. I don't copyright people anyway. If you do use anything of mine, just tag me in it and I'll check it out. Worst case scenario, I just say, hey, can you not do that? But I've never done that, so I like it when people post videos and stuff and tag me in it. What up, Jack? Do a vid on Nuremberg? Nah. There's no reason to. Like, don't get me wrong, I know you want me to you want me to do it, but that ship's been out for 4 years. There's no audience for it, really. Plus, I'm pretty confident on my Path to the Hipper video. I did an updated Nuremberg video. I don't get into politics, Dylan, and I'd appreciate it if nobody else did. God, what a nice world it would be if everybody just like didn't care about politics. $62 and we haven't got to 50 likes yet. Yeah, you're only 3 off. Smash that like button. What up, Killer Machine? How's it going? Sold my Hawk for Veneto. That sounds like a bad trade. Don't get me wrong. I personally like the British battle cruisers, to be honest. Buffed Florida pleases you. Nice. If you could care less, that means you must care a little, Daniel. Otherwise, you couldn't care less. You want a Zuma? Well, save up some global. It's one of those ships that you can pick up for global XP, so go for it. It's a great ship. It's just a bit squishy against 16-inch guns, but other than that, RNG is actually entertaining. It can be. It can also make you want to throw your controller through a window. Yo, Falcon, thank you for 8 months, my dude. Appreciate you. You know what's funny? I'm sitting here in the laundromat just chit-chatting with you guys, and I have more viewers than a good chunk of the World of Warships Legends content creators when they do a live stream. That's funny. What up, Immortal? How's it going? Exactly. I personally don't care about politics at all. Like, I'm smart enough to understand that nothing that I do is going to change anything. It's all controlled by bureaucracies and corporations, so not going to do anything. You can vote. I go out and I vote every time we have an election. Am I under the false narrative that I'm going to actually make a difference by voting? No. It doesn't matter who I vote for. You guys posting expletives in the comments. YouTube keeps auto-hiding it. Your son just spilled a soda on himself after the dog's sleeping next to him. Nice. Yeah, in your country we vote for the least bad candidate. You're not wrong. But again, like at the end of the day, the thing that people need to understand about voting is we vote for who we want, right? And even if the person that you want wins, at the end of the day, they've already been bought out by all the corporations. They've got people that pay billions and millions of dollars to get them to do things for them. So they're all the same. They're really all the same. It doesn't matter which side they fall on. They're all the same. Politicians are politicians. God, I look like crap. Yeah, you guys crushed it. We're over 50 likes now. Appreciate you. But let's move on from politics before you guys start getting crazy. What up, Dr. Van Gelder? Good to see you. Just like prayer, your voice can take me there. The wife says, I look fine, don't be silly. No, I look like crap. Look at my hair. I'm a sweaty mess. I need a shower. I'm wearing like old work clothes that don't fit. Look at this. Like this used to fit me. It don't fit anymore. It's so baggy. I was wearing this when I was over 330 pounds. I'm currently 258, so you can kind of figure out from there. Same thing with the shorts. I've got the shorts tied up so much that it's crazy. I've got the drawstring pulled about as tight as you can pull on them. If I didn't, they'd just fall off. I look fine, relaxed. I don't. I hate seeing myself in the video. What's your favorite premium German? Favorite premium German ship? Odin? I think Odin's an underrated German battleship. I love Odin. Get better self-esteem. Dude, I literally just got out of the gym, right? I went home, I changed clothes, threw on some baggy clothes, got my laundry together, made dinner, and then walked from my apartment down the street to the laundromat. It is humid, hot, I'm sweaty, it's nasty. Like, I know what I look like. Y'all are just being nice. Battleships are a thing of the past. I don't think anybody's going to bring them back. I know there's been an article recently where they were talking about battle carriers. I saw that pop up on Yahoo the other day. I was like, wait, what? So I had to look at it. It's like we just got battle carriers in Legends, and now they're trying to put them back in real life. As long as they don't take my Iowas to do it. I swear to God, if they deface one of my Iowas and make it a freaking hybrid, I'm going to lose my mind. Those ships are too hardy for that. Take one of the old carriers that they're decommissioning and slap a gun turret in that thing and call it a day. It's going to be kind of hard to make a Yamato a battle carrier considering it's at the bottom of the ocean. I need to quit drinking this Propel, otherwise I'm not going to have anything to hold my phone up and I'm going to actually have to hold the phone. Analt? I don't have Analt, so I don't know. That was brought in right before I got my CC status back, so I didn't actually get that one. Just drain the ocean. Like Mr. Torg, I need you to blow up the ocean. Have I seen the documentary of Finding Yamato? Nope. You know they have like a scaled Yamato that's built in a museum over there, right? So if you're ever in Japan, check it out. Looks pretty cool. I forget what the scale is, but it's massive. I think it's like a 1/24th scale or something. Maybe I'm wrong. It's massive, whatever it is. Yamato broke into like the Titanic. I mean, they did bomb and torpedo that thing into oblivion. It's amazing that it stayed afloat as long as it did. How do you become a CC? Just start uploading videos, get enough people to follow you, and I think now they require like 4,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time. But yeah, just make videos, get a following, and once you meet their requirements, get with Wargaming. I think it's Sihalis that's the community manager now, so. Oh gosh. Trying to run my fingers through my hair so it doesn't get tangled. What, Joseph? Yeah, but they were grandfathered in. The ones that are less than 4,000 were grandfathered in. Any of the newer content creators that join up, I think, have to have 4,000 plus. The people that were CCs beforehand, some of them were were kept around. Some of them were let go from the CC program, but refloating turpits. Didn't they scrap a lot off of turpits? Like after it was sunk, didn't I'm pretty sure they went down and they like did a lot of scrapping. I could be wrong. Like they did underwater salvage on it to get rid of a lot of stuff. Turpits is gone. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure they did underwater salvage on that because it was sunk in the fjords. It was relatively shallow water, so it was easy for them to get to. It's kind of like all the battleships that were sunk on Pearl Harbor. The only battleship that we lost in Pearl Harbor was Oklahoma. Everything else was able to be refloated and fixed and put back into battle. Obviously, we lost Arizona too. So Arizona and Oklahoma. But everything else was able to be saved. What up, Devante? Good to see you. Rate your legendary tier BB list. Number 1 is Kremlin. I mean, you don't have it. Burgon and GK. Well, Kremlin I think would be okay. I don't know how good it'll be in the grand scheme of things, but I like the Russian battleships in general, so once it comes to the game, I'm sure it'll be fine. GK is definitely not at the top. I would put that at the bottom of legendary tier. Can it be good? Absolutely, but it is so annoying to play the GK with those terrible firing angles. And then Burgon, I know a lot of people love the Burgonia. I'm not one of them. I don't like the ship at all. And I know Zarky will say, well, that's just a skill issue. Anybody that says the Burgon ain't one of the best battleships at legendary tier, that's just a skill issue on their part. That's literally a direct quote from Zarky. but personally, I just don't like it. 15-inch guns at legendary tier are sadness. You need people to go full broadside and pray to God that you don't get shotgun RNG out of the thing. Like, no thanks. I would much rather play Montana, BA Montana, Vermont, Ohio, Colombo, Yamato, Conqueror, you name it, Schlieffen. There's so many good battleships at legendary tier now. I know it's just me, but still. If I had to pick top 5 ships in World of Warships Legends without an American ship, what would you choose? Like, name a specific tier. That's better. Like, just saying top 5 ships, I mean, that can be any tier. Like, they can be good at their tier, but does that make them top 5 in the game? That's why it's always good to have a tier. So, top 5, tier 5 battleships in the game, or whatever. So, tier 7. What up, Minnie? Saludos to you too. Appreciate you dropping in. Yep, fun at the laundromat, Leslie. Appreciate you dropping in. So tier 5 or tier 7, what would be my top 5 ships at tier 7? Obviously, I think. Oh, you said with no American ships though. Like, I'm not allowed to use any American ships. So the top 5 non-American ships at tier 7. I think a Magi's got to be up there because it is so good when it works. Sometimes it doesn't want to work out for you, but it's so good. I think for sure the Vladivostok has to be in the discussion. I don't know if it is one of the top 5, but it's got to be in the discussion. As far as cruisers, the best non-American cruisers at tier 7 probably going to be Mines. Mines is disgusting. Charles Martel is an underdog. She's squishy, but she's very good. Honestly, Zeton, as ugly as that thing's pretty nasty too. I like the Zeton at tier 7. I'm trying to think of what else we got. Got to add a destroyer in there if we're going top 5 ships. Let's see, what would I consider the best non-American destroyer at tier 7? It's got to be Lashun, or Loyang, not Lashun. Loyang. Loyang's disgusting. Friesland. Friesland's so much fun. You don't have torps, but that thing is absurdly fun. Thoughts on Michelangelo? Have you seen my Michelangelo video? Highly recommend you check it out. I put all my thoughts on that. I mean, I didn't play it very much, small sample size, but I enjoyed it. It was different. It's a unique ship. I'm one of the weirdos that likes like the unique ships. Like I hate that everything is the same. You know, you get no matter what nation you pick, they have very similar guns. They have very similar like gun layouts. They have very similar like characteristics. So I like the unique ships. They may be weird. Lenin, yeah, Lenin is stupid. Lenin is literally a cheat code. I forgot about Lenin. Man, you guys almost to 70 likes, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Have I played Enterprise since my videos? No, I haven't played the updated, nerfed Enterprise or buffed Enterprise, whichever way it went. I think it was buffed. Which Azure Lane commander is good battleships? Like, that's Azure Lane Nelson for the British. Stupid good. Azure Lane New Jersey, Azure Lane Colorado for Americans are both great at what they do. It just depends on your play style, really. And that's why I don't really do like what is the best at this. You know what I mean? Like it's so. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not objective. What's the word? There's a word that I'm thinking of. It's. I don't know. My brain's not working. Scharnhorst is tier 6. But it's also a good ship for tier 6. Surprisingly good those little guns are. Also, we're at 69 likes. Nice. Appreciate you guys. What up, Land? How's it going? Watch Drain the Oceans. I don't know. Never even heard of it. So I don't know where is it on YouTube? Favorite ship of the U.S. Gale? It's still going to be Iowa. Like any of the Iowas. We got 3 of them in the game. They're all fantastic. I love all 3 of them. What up, Fenrir? Welcome. I'm looking at Colorado. A buddy of yours got the Azure Lane Baltimore. Yeah, Azure Lane Baltimore is fantastic for the Balti. Any of the heavy cruisers, really. At the higher tiers, you don't really have as much trouble overpinning as you do at, say, Pensacola. Pensacola tends to overpin a lot, so Pensacola really benefits from it. But it's very good at, helping stop that, especially against light cruisers. So, I mean, Balti will tear up, and the same thing goes for all of them. I mean, really, any American heavy cruiser just annihilates most cruisers if played correctly. Thoughts on Christopher Colombo? It's fine. I did a video right after, was it last week? I think I did a video last week. Have a good night, Jess, if you're still in chat. I need to visit the UK. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have a passport either, but I have to get a passport and then try to visit the UK. Favorite Italian cruisers? I mean, Venezia is ridiculous, but honestly, Amalfi. Amalfi is so much fun to play. Like, it fits my playstyle so well because I love being like the flanker that's just sneaky and goes out and sneaks up on people from broadsides. Dude, it's so much fun. What up, Kiefer? How's it going? Welcome. Belfast is your museum ship. Yep, it's right there on is it the London River or the River Thames? Is it the River Thames that goes through London? I think it is, right? going to be testing my geography. What up, Sparta? How's it going? Hey, I got it right. Woohoo! Not all Americans are stupid. Some of us understand. Some of us know some geography. Now you guys are going to start with geography questions and then I'm going to look stupid. But yeah, I remember I did a thumbnail for a video. I forget what it was for. I want to say it was Vanguard, or maybe it was Conqueror, or Duncan. Maybe it's Duncan. I think it was Duncan. But I did a video where I literally did an AI-generated version of Duncan, or an AI-generated background for Duncan inside the River Thames, which would have been moored almost directly across from the Belfast, where the Belfast is moored. I thought that was a pretty cool thumbnail, but nobody ever picked up on that stuff. Like when I did those fancy thumbnails and stuff, people didn't understand, like there's Easter eggs in every one of those thumbnails, every one of them. Gneisenau, I did a video on Gneisenau where it was on a thumbnail. The thumbnail was the Gneisenau transiting a icy canal, which if you know anything about history, Gneisenau was sunk in the canal in the wintertime because it had to be pulled off, waiting for the ice to break up. So it was moored, or it was docked at a small town in a canal. I think it was the Kiel Canal. Could be wrong. But anyway, it was docked in this small town area in the canal, waiting for the ice to break up, and they sank it. Did anyone watch the boxing this weekend? I don't watch boxing. I might occasionally watch some like UFC or something like that, or something fun that I enjoy. And I know this is kind of weird, but there's an occasional tournament where they do what they call, it's called, I want to say it's Thermopylae something or another, but it's a unique, interesting battle where you have two teams, right? I think it's 6 guys per team, and it's a tournament that they fight one after another, right? So this team will fight this team, and then after that the winning team moves on, and they will fight later in the same tournament. But anyway, it's like a really long, skinny ring, right? So like Thermopylae, right? But yeah, they go out and it's like there's a strategy to who you send out, and the one person can fight multiple people back to back. Like there's no necessary, you don't necessarily need to send them back, but yeah, you'll go out, you'll fight, you'll end up fighting 1v1, and then if you take your guy down, then he goes, the next guy steps in, you can either stay in or you can get out and let the next guy in. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's on YouTube. It comes in Russian, but it also comes in with English commentary, which is really good. But I want to say it's Thermopylae something or another. But it's MMA, but it's really cool. Sure, I wasn't a World War II general. Like I'm smart as hell. I love history, man. It's not that I'm super smart. It's just that I like to read up on stuff. I like to watch YouTube videos and documentaries on different things. So I just enjoy it. You hope I sleep. Oh, I'll sleep. I just got to do my laundry first. Don't you guys do laundry? But when I get home after doing my laundry and I get everything put back on my bed and folded and put away and hang up, then I got to do my video for World of Warships Legends tomorrow. Then I can take a shower, and then maybe I can sleep. How much longer on the dryer? Oh God. I must have caught it quick. I didn't realize the door had popped open, but we got 16 minutes left on that one and 14 on the other two. Have a good night, Daniel. Appreciate you dropping in. Jerkinefel and Ryan Szymanski are great. Yeah, for sure. I've seen some of their NFL stuff, but Ryan Szymanski is so much fun, and he's so good. Like even in real life, if you get to meet Ryan, he's so awesome. He's exactly the same in real life as he is on the videos, except I think he jokes a little bit more in real life. What up, Santiago? Good to see you again. Please watch Drain the Oceans. It's all about the history. Oh, I'm sure it is. Like I said, I've just never heard of it until just now, so maybe I'll look it up. You got a favorite UFC fight? I think one of my favorite fights of all time in the UFC was Gabriel Gonzalez versus God, what's his name? The Croatian kickboxer. Can't think of his name. God, my brain is just not working. Come on, guys, help me. The Croatian kickboxer. He was known for his counter striking, and I cannot think of it. And his head kicks. Mirko Krokop. That's the one. I couldn't think of his name. But yeah, Gabriel Gonzaga versus Mirko Krokop. It wasn't even like a fancy UFC or anything like that. It was like one of their weekly televised UFC fights, and dude, it was a great fight. You had the counter striking where Mirko was just putting on a clinic, and then out of nowhere, Gabriel Gonzaga comes up and head kicks Mirko and knocks him cold, stiff, just poof. But to knock him out in the way that he knocks everybody else out, I mean, it was storybook. That was one of my favorite fights of all time. But Krokop was an absolute legend. Maybe he was a little bit past his prime at that point, but still, I mean, he still had it. I mean, he could still knock somebody and knock anybody out if he catches him with that head kick. And then his counter strikes were flawless. Your favorite UFC match is Lashun versus Geary? Just got the Frederick DeGrossa. Should you focus on a secondary build? If you've got Henry Hyde, I would go like a hybrid build. That way you have secondaries, plus you have a decent amount of accuracy on your main guns, because the guns are actually not the problem with the Frederick DeGrossa and the GK. It's their size. Yes, they have armor. Surprisingly, Frederick DeGrossa takes a lot of extra citadels for some reason. And GK can too, at weird angles. Like, I've citadel GKs by shooting their superstructure somehow. Like, I still don't understand how that works. But yeah, their guns aren't the problem. Like, with like Bismarck and stuff, you have a lot of inconsistency with the guns. But Frederick DeGrossa and GK, they don't really have that problem. Those guns are nasty. But they're just not my favorites to play, just because their size makes them so annoying to play. No, I think there's a couple of people in here. I know the people that were initially in here with me left. I think there's a couple of people that have walked in afterwards, though. Probably think I'm crazy talking to myself. Who is better for American destroyers, Burke or Gleaves? Neither. If you don't have any of the premium commanders, which I think Mordov is the better one for the destroyers, if I remember correctly. If you don't have them, then go with Halsey. Halsey's the gunboat commander, and you want to focus on the guns of the American destroyers. That's what they're best at. Their guns are absurd. I used to use Arleigh Burke back in the day, but yeah, I figured out pretty quickly that Halsey was the better choice. Yep. But like I said, if you have him, I think it's Mordov that's the better. He's a Halloween commander. He's absurdly good for the destroyers for the Americans. You're about to take the Bismarck out. Good luck. Hopefully you get an easy match. Is the DeGraw like the Freon? I don't remember the Freon right off the top of my head, but I do know the DeGraw. DeGraw is a good little cruiser. She's glass cannon. Most of the French cruisers are glass cannons. They're nasty, but they are definitely squishy. God, I wish I'd have brought a hair tie. At least then I could have tied my hair back and not been staring at my hair sticking up like a freaking crazy person. Oh my God. Why is this spider kicking in? Dryer kick open because how much is caught in the dryer. Thanks for the heads up. Got 9 minutes left. God, my hair's driving me crazy. Yeah, my sheet for my bed got twisted up and got stuck in the drum of the dryer. Wonder if that's what was knocking that door open, or if that door just always comes open. I don't know. I don't normally use that dryer. You're not wrong, Unicrest. I'm gonna hit him with a full Wisconsin broadside. A little temper action. Yeah, you guys can see that dryer. If that door pops open and that stuff stops spinning, you let me know. You guys are my deputies. What up, Drew? Welcome to the stream. Dang, you guys are almost at 80 likes, man. You guys are crazy. What up, Wolfie? Alex? Good to see you guys. Manny? Man, everybody just jumped in. All right, Minnie, Minnie, you have a good night. Be safe at work. This has actually been a fun little stream, just sitting here and chit-chatting. What up, Richard? You got like 6 enemies on your side. It's a good thing you're in a Bismarck, right? Just got off from night shift. Nice, nobody. We need to do this more. I do laundry like once a month. I have a wagon. Oh, that's what I didn't show you guys. Look, that's my wagon. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There you go. All these bags, these grocery bags, that's what I use to put my clothes in. I fold my clothes up and put them in there. But I don't drive to the laundromat. I live down the street, so I just put everything in there, and then I live on, you guys know I have a gigantic staircase to get up to my apartment because I live on the top floor, and so when I get to that, I have to like pick up all of my clothes at once in the wagon and then walk up. That's why I go to the gym. It has nothing to do with anything else. I literally just to walk my clothes and my groceries up to the top floor of my apartment. That's why I go to the gym. In the U.S., don't dry clothes in the sun. There's a lot of people that dry clothes in the sun. I used to have clothesline at home when I was a kid. We used to dry clothes outside all the time. Yeah, you guys are crushed it, man. 80 likes. You guys have had more likes on this little laundromat stream, or I'm just sitting here chit-chatting, than you guys have on the recent farm sim stuff. You guys are crazy. Oh yeah. There you go. Now you can see it. Plus, you don't need to see me anyway. I'll just hide over here. I will say this, when it comes time to folding my laundry, you guys have to go. Last thing I need is for you guys to start talking about my laundry. It's because you learned about history. History's great. What up, Woeful? Good to see you as well. Smitty. Appreciate that, Smitty. Growing up in the 60s and 70s. I mean, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. We had a clothesline. One of the things that I remember most about the clothesline is the fact that it got a bunch of wasps in the, because we had like a T-frame, right? On both sides, it was like 2 T-frames. It was like 3 or 4 lines that ran between the T's, and get wasps inside the pipe. Man, they used to tear me up. Mom doesn't know what she's talking about when she says that I'm learning nothing from this. Yeah, you can learn all kinds of stuff. I mean, I try to give information. Like, I may not know everything, but I love history, so I love talking about history. And you guys love talking about history, so it kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, I mean, let's be honest, it doesn't take much to be better than the news nowadays. Can you guys hit 100 likes? That's the next question. You got 14 likes to go. If you guys can hit 100, that'd be crazy. Had 154K in the McKinson. Nice. It's always rough when you lose those games, but at the same time, you wouldn't have had that big of a game if it wasn't for your team not doing so well. So it makes sense when you lose those games. It's just not much fun. But at least you had fun. 80s kids were the last like legit generation, I think. Everybody that came after us is just annoying. I think, does that make me old? I think every generation says that. Like, every generation's like, oh, the newest generation of kids are just terrible. I think we all say that. But I think legitimately, I think my generation is like one of the last like decent generations. I think kids nowadays are just sad. I don't know how to say it. I am not annoying. I was born in '99. Hey, you know, I don't make the rules. I don't make them. I just point out the stereotypes. Parachute pants. I mean, we didn't have parachute pants, but we had corduroy. That was a big thing growing up. You remember corduroy? I remember Mom used to make me wear that crap. I looked like one of those stupid bears going to school. Oh God, bringing back some memories. Corduroy. Ugh. Thank God that we got past that and got into cargo pants and shorts. Grew up in the 2000s. Nice. I graduated high school in 2004. Your daughter was born the year I was born, or the year I graduated. Sears special. Yeah, Sears was a big thing. Not so much for my parents, because we couldn't really afford it. Sears was kind of expensive, but yeah, definitely existed. JCPenney's, Target, Kmart, Big Bear. You guys remember Big Bear? I remember Big Bear. Most of those stores went out of business after Walmart showed up. 9 likes to get to 100. You guys are crazy. Born in 2009. Oh, you are just a youngin', Unicrest. Just a youngin'. Toys R Us. Dude, Toys R Us, but we also had a store in Lancaster called the Family Toy Warehouse. That was pretty awesome. Like, Mom and Dad started, they would stop giving us like gifts when we got older. So they, the dryers are done. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for these this little chit chat stream. It made the laundry trip go pretty quick, so appreciate you guys. But I will see you guys in the next one. Or should I do my outro if you like? So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video. I don't even know how to end this anymore.